time to rate the date with Dorian Gray. It's time to rate the date with Dorian Gray. It's time to rate the date with Dorian Gray. It's gonna be fun. Who's gonna win the day? It's time to rate the date with Dorian Gray. It's time to rate the date with Dorian Gray. It's time to rate the date with Dorian Gray. It's gonna be fun. Who's gonna win the day? Dorian's here to find you a date. He's here to find you the perfect soulmate, soulmate, soulmate. It's time to rate the date with Dorian Gray. It's time to rate the date with Dorian Gray. It's time to rate the date with Dorian Gray. It's gonna be fun. Who's gonna win the day?
All right, guys, let's get in the show. Thank you for the intro. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for definitely showing some love as we going to start this show on the Rate the Date, episode number 7, season 5. We got an incredible episode for you guys today. And we have a beautiful bachelorette, but before we get into this show, let me just let y'all know what you're tuning into. You're tuning into Rate the Date, the #1 dating show on the app. I have a beautiful bachelorette on today's episode. If we could get her to request a box and our 3 awesome contestants to request a box, please. What's going to happen is after we get to know the bachelorette a little bit, then we're going to get to know the contestants that are going to be competing to win said bachelorette over. After a couple of rounds of questions, she's unfortunately going to have to eliminate 2 people. And then she's going to make her pick. Her and that person will get to know each other off of the app, where they'll, get to know each other. Maybe it's better as friends, maybe something more. That's what we're hoping for. If I turn virtual dating into reality. And after that, they'll tune back in next Friday at 11 p.m. Eastern time, and they'll give us a bit of an update, letting us know how things have been going, getting to know each other. Speaking of that, we had mannequins that was picked on our last episode. We're going to be hearing from her and how things are going to be going with her and her partner. But before we get into that, let me just give a big old shout out to our people, our top gifters from the last episode. At the #1 spot, we had Mannequins. At the #2 spot, we had Britt, 2 of my very own admins over here. #3 spot, we had Yesa. At the #4 spot, we have another one to our show, Mr. Emoji J. And for the last one, we have Puff Pat. So big shout out to all of our top gifters. And speaking of the top gifters, they are officially going to be featured on the official Rate the Date name tag. So we got Mannequins at the #1 spot. Mannequins. Boom. I know I have chicken scratch handwriting, but she's going to be featured there until midway into the show. But kind of give a round of applause to all of our top gifters from the show. Give yourself a round of applause. All right, let's get into the show, though. We have a beautiful bachelorette that we're going to get to know.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, sweetheart, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fantastic. All right, so, hey, you've been on the show a couple of times. What do you think is the reason why it's kind of difficult for you to make a match?
I don't know. But then again, I've never been the bachelorette. I've always been a contestant.
That is true. Is this the first time you're a bachelorette on the show?
Yes, first time.
Well, I'm happy to have you as a bachelorette. You look the part. You look great. You got a little cheetah girl swag today, huh?
I do.
I like it, but hopefully the show doesn't move by too fast today, and we are able to give each contestant the amount of ample time that they need. I have some random facts about you, though, in case people don't know this about you. It says here, EXO, that you're a hardworking and devoted mother. How many children do you have?
I have 3 daughters.
3 daughters. Usually it's the opposite. You always hear somebody having like a bunch of boys, but you got the 3 daughters, huh? How is it like being a mother?
I love being a mom. It's my #1 thing.
Well, that's awesome. So if I could get your contestants to request a box, and it also says here, you are scared of fish. What is it about fish that terrifies you?
I I don't know. It's just my weird phobia. People have them. Yes, I'm scared of fish.
Wow, interesting. Well, yeah, hopefully none of these gentlemen have gills or fins that'll kind of trigger you. All right, it says here she loves socks and cups. So a little OCD. What is it about socks and cups that
I
does it for you?
I just like socks. I just like buying different cups and different kind of socks. I just do.
Interesting.
Like fun
Ryan
cups,
Sockless.
fun socks.
Oh, well, hey now. All right, we have Agent K. We have contestant number 2, which is going to be Puerto Rico, and then we have June. Also, we have our backup if they could request a box. Let's get to know our contestants on today's episode. If we can have June request the box and Puerto Rican, and then we have Agent K. But we also have a backup, and so if one of my admins can reach out to June, Joon. He might still be streaming. And then I'll reach out to Puerto Rican. He should be in here if they could request the box. All right. So what are you going to be looking for today? Like, what is going to be standing out for you for contestants?
Well, I don't want to say too much because, but definitely I like people that are very unselfish. I like patient people. So we'll see. I have a notebook. I'm ready. I have my notebook.
Oh, you got your questions ready?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is awesome. That is awesome. And what else? What are some other qualities that stand out for you?
I love funny guys. That's probably at the top, actually. Humor is like really up there for me. Humorous and, knows how to be laid back and funny, but also knows when to be like serious a little bit.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I think on these last couple of episodes, like we have multiple of the same person, so they have those definitely like similar qualities, but sometimes I like to throw in the opposite of what somebody's looking for. And funny enough, sometimes they end up choosing that person.
Oh, I bet. Sometimes opposites attract. So did I freeze?
Moment.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like kind of like an oxymoron.
Yeah. No, I mean honestly, true though.
All right, we have one of our contestants. He's going to be requesting a box just shortly. I don't know if he has me favorited. All right, yeah. But let's let me get into some questions for you as we wait for our contestants. I have some questions for you. Is playing and the other weekend in video game. All right, well, Shay, if you could get him in there, that would be cool. If not, we can move on.
I'm ready.
All right, because we have one of the other contestants thought we were on POF, so I'm having to tell him we're on Meet Me.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right, yeah. So yeah, as we wait on them, I'm gonna ask you some questions and let's get to know you a little bit. So what I was gonna ask you is, what is like some advice that you would give your younger self?
Some advice I give my younger self. One that the hard times don't last. That would be that the hard times don't last. You get through them. I would tell myself to be more selfish, and I would tell myself to be better with my boundaries because I wasn't really good with my boundaries growing up.
Yeah, definitely with those, like, yeah, not to be selfish, and yeah, like I could definitely empathize with that. I connect with that also. And like I said, we have some spots open today for contestants. So if somebody wants to jump in the box and we can get the show started. Another question I want to ask you is, what's a quality about yourself that you think you could improve on?
A quality about myself I could improve on. I think sometimes, like being selfish, sometimes I need to stop talking about things going on in my life and start listening to things that are going on in others' lives and checking, I want to be able to, I want to learn, I want to be able to start checking up on people more because I'm really bad with that. And I want to be able to like let people know I'm there for them. But I'm a mom and I'm busy.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Well, that's nice. Like I said, we have some spots available. Why a couple of my contestants, well, one of my contestants downloads the app. He thought we were on POF today, so he's getting his Meet Me account ready to go. Hopefully, he just throws a picture on there and he'll be in here shortly. Another question I have for you is, what's your ideal like romantic date? Like, are you somebody that like prefers to go out, stay in, or kind of like a little balance of both?
Maybe a balance of both. I think I would be fine with either, honestly. I'll be honest with you. I've never been with somebody romantic. Like I've never had romance put upon me. So I don't really know what that's like, but like I think somebody coming up with an idea themselves and like doing everything, even if it's something simple, is romantic to me because a lot of times you'll go on a date and they'll just be like, "What do you want to do?" Like, you know what I mean. But if they plan it out, I don't even care if they got rose petals from Dollar Tree. You know what I'm saying? If they put the effort in, I think that's romantic.
That's cool. Yeah. So like, yeah, I think a balance of both. I've been like more of a homebody lately. This is good. Everything comes with moderation, right?
Yeah,
All
absolutely.
right, we got somebody requesting the box. Let's see who it is. Let's bring them into the stream.
Okay.
Hey, what's up?
What up? What up, brother?
How you doing, my guy? I'm just waiting on
How we
DoorDash.
doing?
I'm chilling.
All right. While you wait on the DoorDash, let me tell the subscribers a little bit about you. So, Puerto Rican, it says here you don't sugarcoat anything, so you keep it very blunt, huh?
Right? Yeah, pretty much.
Um, what got you into that? Is your ethnical background, hard times create that type of personality? What do you think?
It's just that, like, my second statement, I live my life as simple as it is. I consider truth is as simple as it is. So I don't sugarcoat anything because otherwise it would be disrespectful. So,
Interesting. And it says here for your other fact is you enjoy working and making money. And are you at your job right now? Is this one of the sites that you work at?
no, I'm in the garage. I'm just chilling.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I've been to his stream a couple of times and he has been at work. What do you do for a living, Puerto Rican?
Mostly I operate heavy machinery, but I also do tattoos, like on the weekends by appointments.
So that is awesome. He also, yeah. Are you did you used to paint? Is that correct? I catch you painting a couple of times on stream.
Damn, that was a while ago though.
Or doing something.
That was a while ago. Huh? Say again, bro.
All right. So, like I said, we have a couple of spots available for the lovely bachelorette. If you guys like what you see, she looks fabulous today. Just request the box and we'll get you on the show. But we're not trying to hold the show up too much. I think, Ash, you got some questions there lined up for our contestant today?
I do.
Okay, let's get into it. Let's ask our contestant number one the first question, if you will.
Okay, contestant number one. What do you prioritize more, relationship or career?
Relationship. Yeah.
Okay.
Money comes and goes.
And
make though.
That's an interesting that you said that because it seemed like money is a big part of your life at this moment in time. What kind of softens you up a little bit and makes it where like is it that it's been a while since you've been in a relationship?
Say again. Last part I didn't know.
I said it seems like money is a big factor in your life right now. What about relationship would make you put that aside?
If it's worth it, it's worth it though. More than money is time, but the only way you get time is with money. So
I
makes sense.
actually
What
I
about
say that a lot.
ask him what
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
you say. What a lot.
Oh, I say that a lot.
No.
Money,
What do
money
you
comes
say?
and goes. I say that all the time. Like money comes and goes. You can always make money.
Yeah, it's easy to make money in
That's
this country.
true. I'm in a money thing. Yeah, it could definitely be harder. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right. What about another question
And
for
the
contestant
money.
number one, if you will, Ash?
All right. Let's see. So what makes you unique?
My personality. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
My personality. You gotta get to know me to know more about that.
What up, big bad devil?
What's up, bro?
Hello.
How we doing, brother?
I'm good. Is that Dorian?
That's me. That's Dorian, the love Dr. Dorian. All right, Mr. Devil. Give us 3 random facts or 2 random facts about you that we wouldn't know just based on looking at you.
I'm not fat. I work for the federal government, and I'm a retired Marine.
That's what's up.
Retired Marine, well, thank you for your service, brother, and I appreciate. And I guess somebody appreciates the fact that you're not fat. I think we'll take you as you come. So you're going to be contestant number 2. We got one more spot for another contestant. I guess we had some difficulties with somebody playing some video games or something like that, and then another contestant being sick.
Damn,
but we appreciate what we do have today.
Right,
all right, so
I'm gonna be right back. Let me check my DoorDash.
yeah, somebody's playing a video game. Yeah. No, we'll stay in the box and I'll mute you while you go check your DoorDash.
Oh, did I left the box?
All right. So big bad devil. What?
Oh wait.
So you're gonna be contestant number 2. What question do you have lined up for him, Ash?
Okay. Contestant number 2. What words of advice would you offer to your younger self?
Actually, the only question I would give to myself as a younger person, because like I've been married twice, but I've always found love, and I was married twice. So the only thing I would say, I was like, both of my wives, I knew them for a long time. So I can't really say that I didn't know them, but I don't know. That's kind of crazy because I really couldn't say anything I couldn't say that.
Interesting. So just more of like a relationship thing that you think you would kind of be more open to, like of the awareness.
I guess since I'm gonna say this with my second wife and my first wife. My first wife, I've never cheated on a woman, so I don't know what cheating looks like. The second one, I don't do drugs, so I didn't know what it acted like.
Interesting. Okay, well, you're tuning into Rate the Date. I'm the host, Dorian. We have the beautiful Bachelorette, and we have these 2 contestants. We're getting to know them a little bit more. The Bachelorette has some questions that she's going to ask each guy. We have room for one more gentleman. If guys, you want to step up. And after that, we're going to round number 2. We'll double up the questions. And at the end, she's going to pick somebody that she's going to get to know a little bit better off of the app. The Book of Face, the Snap of all chat, the Gram of all Instas, whatever the kids are calling it these days. And they're going to tune back in next Friday and give us a little bit of an update on how things are going. Speaking of updates, we have an update from Mannequins. She was chosen on our last episode. So we're going to see how things have been going with her. All right, back into the show. We got a question over to contestant number 1. What's your question for him, Ash?
Well, do you want me to ask Devil one more? Because I already asked 2 to contestant.
Yeah,
number
true.
one.
Hey, call me David. Call me David.
Oh, David. Okay. Contestant number 2. I'm just so we can keep it. Yeah. What is the biggest boundary you have in relationships?
Loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
And what is a good way that a woman can show her loyalty to you? box up 11. Yeah, you'd be a perfect contestant.
Honestly, when I date women, I literally take them to like a whole scene, whether it be a bar, not too much clubs, but an open environment, and I can see how she reacts to the environment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you got
you
this.
You tell woman like let's say at work, I can see a woman, and I see women. I see women in the gym. I see women anywhere, and you'll see how they react to like multiple men come at them.
Interesting.
So it'd be their reaction to the attention.
Okay, so yeah, interesting. So you kind of have to be in a setting where you guys are out for you to really see what her true character is. That makes perfect sense. Like I said, 11, if you could request a box, will be our third contestant today. But we're going to bring it back over to contestant number 1, over to Puerto Rican. What question do you have lined up for him, Britt? Ash.
Okay, so contestant number 1, what does your ideal partner look like?
Puerto Rican, the question's for you.
Oh my God.
As he picks up his DoorDash. Oh, well, he's not muted on my part. There you go.
Not bad. I was picking up my shit.
Mr. Puerto Rican Smoke, did you hear the question?
Say again?
Can you ask the question one more time?
Yeah. Contestant number 1, what does your ideal partner look like?
I don't know. Otherwise, I would have found her by now, right?
But what do you think she looks like? What are some physical qualities that you can?
That's the thing. It's not about looks, bro. It's not even about looks. So at this point in my life, I don't even focus on that. It's more like a vibe, connection, more likely. So I don't know how she looks.
Well, I'm sure you're not complaining about the Bachelorette's looks today. What's up, 11? How's it going? You're going to be our third contestant, so we got some catching up to do. All right, 11.
Oh, hell no, not a puppet.
What 11? What planet are you from?
No, I'm from Uranus.
Hey now,
trying to go back home.
How is it over there?
Cold.
All right, what? Give me 2 more random facts about you, 11, that we might not know just based on looking at you.
That's funny shit, though.
Well, I've been learning how to cook a lot, and you know what I mean. And then I've been sober. Oh God.
Oh, you've been sober.
Are you cooking moon rocks?
Congratulations,
moon rocks.
Yeah,
Dude,
congratulations.
how you sober? You still in?
Congratulations on your sobriety, though, 11. I know you were crazy with that booze back in the day when we used to have you on the show. But congratulations on your recent sobriety. You look a little bit more greener. You look a little bit more fresh. So, all right, Ash, do you have some questions for 11? I hit him with 2 questions.
I do. Okay. Contestant number 3, what makes you jealous?
What makes me jealous?
Mm-hmm.
What gets me jealous? I think the things that get me jealous is whenever I see my girl eating food and doesn't offer me any. I'm jealous that she's eating.
Interesting. And 11, what is your go-to food? What does an alien eat?
I guess my go-to food would be pizza.
Pizza. Oh, fair enough. I didn't know aliens loved pizza so much.
Pizza,
all right.
like
Ash,
a Ninja Turtle.
hit him with another question, Ash. What you got lined up for him?
All right, contestant number 3, what's the one thing you can't live without?
Well, I think it's you.
That is a good one. He kind of lined it up for him, and he kind of just teed it off right there. All right, getting back to the show, let me unmute these gentlemen. We got a Mr. David and a Mr. Puerto Rican. But let me unmute them. Did I just freeze? There we go. All right, Ash, back over to contestant number 1 for his last question. Can you hear me?
Okay. Contestant number 1, what do you consider your greatest weakness?
You know what? I knew this question was gonna come though. I was actually thinking about it earlier. Honestly, don't know. For real. Actually,
You
was
had all
thinking
day
like,
to
what is
think
my
about it,
greatest?
huh?
My weakness would be because I don't have any insecurities. It's not even about. It's not about being confident. It's about not having insecurities. About be feeling okay with yourself. So that wouldn't be a weakness for me. It would be my kids, and I don't have kids. So you know what I
Interesting.
mean?
That's an interesting way of answering the question. What about David? What is going to be his last question of the first round?
Okay. So contestant number 2, what is the best thing about your life at this moment?
My daughter.
Here. We have some parents today in the stream today are moving around to 11. I don't think he has any children, or does he, that he might not know about in this world or the next. What question do you have lined up for 11?
Mhm.
All right. Contestant 3, what is an aspect of dating that you hate the most?
I think it sucks when you
Showing
gotta
his face.
get to know people from the beginning all over again, and you're restarting. Like it's a freaking factory reset.
Well, that makes sense. Well, congratulations, you guys. You made it into y'all made it through round number 1. You made it look easy. Some of y'all stepped up. Appreciate you stepping it up. David and 11, can we give a round of applause to our awesome contestants on today's episode? Definitely hit them with a round of applause. We appreciate having them today. You guys made it look easy. All right. Rather than picking the person you want to eliminate, how about you pick the person that you want moving into round number 2 first and give us a reason why you chose them to stick around. So can I get a drum roll, please, in the chat? Who is going to be the first person that is going to be moving into round number 2?
Contestant number 1.
Contestant number 1, congratulations. You are
And
moving.
I went with him because, I feel like he's been pretty honest so far. So why not?
Well, congratulations. Congratulations, Puerto Rican. You move into
I don't know
round.
if it's me or I'm breaking.
Am I lagging a little bit? Is somebody lagging? Okay. All right. Now, here's where things get a little bit more tricky. We're going to have you pick the second person that you want moving into round number 2 and give us a reason why. Can I get a drum roll, please?
Contestant number 3.
Congratulations, 11. You move into round number 3. And what was it about?
I just want to explain because I know. So the reason can I say the reason why I didn't go with contestant number 2? And that's because when he stated that he would take a girl to a bar, one, I'm sober, I don't drink, so that wouldn't work for me. But I feel like taking someone to a bar to see if they would act a certain way is kind of a wrong way of doing it. So that's
it's a little bit of a test, but hey, he stepped up last minute, David, and
thank you, David. Thank you.
We appreciate it. So I hope you had fun on today's episode. And how about, speaking of episodes, we shake things up a little bit and we bring another contestant. The thing is, this person, they took, okay, all right, they're not, okay, all right, fair enough. Moving into round number 2. All right, so guys, we're going to double up the question. So how about we start off with 11, who we haven't got to know that much, and then we'll have Puerto Rican be contestant number 2. So without further ado, let's get into round number 2.
Okay, contestant number 1. Are you happy with the person that you have developed into? If not, what's one thing that a change you need to make?
Oh, that's a good question.
It is.
Wait, for him or me?
For you.
Right. Okay. I'm confused now. Yeah.
All right. I'm definitely proud of who I've turned into, and I just feel like I'm still growing, and if you're not growing, you're dying, right? So just trying to be a better person every day and keep growing. I would say definitely time management is something that I'm working on, and I just hope that it just gets better as every day goes on.
Well, that's an awesome way, 11. I haven't heard that level of transparency ever before.
Yeah, homie. Yeah, homie.
All right. Well, I appreciate your alien growth. All right, back over to contestant number 2. What question do you have lined up for him?
Contestant number 2. Are there any life lessons that you wish you knew earlier?
Honestly, nah. Otherwise, I wouldn't be where I am. And I'm proud of who I am right now. So.
Okay. Oh yeah. Not too much arrogance with that response.
I have no regret. I do tattoos, right? And when people come with cover-ups, I tell them don't cover up, just tattoo, no regrets on top. You feel me?
Okay. Well,
so otherwise, you don't stand on your business. You don't stand on your business. If you actually regret your decisions, then you're not being true to yourself.
All right. Well, definitely. I can respect that answer. Moving back over to our favorite alien. What question do you have lined up for 11?
All right. Contestant number 1. What is your favorite thing about yourself?
Oh, that I'm an alien.
Oh, shoot. I didn't even know I was supposed to be in here. My bad, Dorian.
I saw you were still hitting. You want to play the game or are you good?
Right there.
No, come on. Yeah, I'm a part of it. Let's go. I'm ready.
All right. To speed it up, I'm going to do a speed date round with you. Just so I'm going to ask you some questions. Just give me yes or no responses. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So personality or looks?
I'm going to go with personality.
What attracts you most about a partner? Just one word.
Hard question. That's a curveball for me. Hold on. What attracts like my partner?
No, what attracts you to a partner? While you think about that question, let's let them know what they're watching. You're watching Rate the Date, #1 dating show on the app. I'm your lovely host, and we got the beautiful bachelorette, AXOXOXO. We have these 3 contestants that are going to be competing. We threw a curveball, and we threw KDF into round number 2. So we have a brief moment to get to know him, and we've been getting to know these other 2 gentlemen. After this, she's going to pick her one person that she's going to solo off into the streamosphere and get to know a little bit more. They'll tune back in next Friday and give us a bit of an update. So without further ado, back into the show. I asked KDF, what is one word to describe something that he looks for in a partner? KDF, what do you look for in a partner?
Personality.
Personality. Boom. All right. One more, KDF. Hit us with a random fact about you that we wouldn't know just based on looking at you. So something with a little bit more depth.
Something with a little bit more depth. Can I say like I used to play football back in high school? Even though even though I don't look like I used to, but I did.
Hey, we believe you. You have a hoodie on, but why not? All right, moving back over to AXOXO for the questions of the show. We're going to have 11 still be contestant number 1. We're going to have Puerto Rican be contestant number 2, and we'll put KDF as contestant number 3. I think we have enough time for 3 questions apiece. So let's get back into the show.
I don't remember where I left off. I don't remember who I left off with.
I think the question was for 11.
No, I think it's for contestant 2.
Okay, let's get into it.
Yeah, okay. Contestant number 2, what was the stupidest reason one of your relationships broke up?
And that's going to be you, Puerto Rican.
Cheating.
How'd you find out?
Not anymore. That was like ago. Nah, I was cheating. She found out.
Oh,
you were cheating.
You were the one cheating. So how did she find out? Is my question then?
My phone. Of course.
Oh, those good old. Always do the job. And Dorian was cheated on once upon a time. I know that's hard to.
One of the girls texted me.
Ooh, ouchie. All right, back over
Long
to
time ago, though.
contestant number 3. What question do we have lined up for contestant number 3?
Okay. Do you have kids or plan on having kids?
That's a good question. No, I don't have kids, but I do plan on having 2 of my own.
Well, that is awesome, and I love the quick draw with the answers. All right, moving it back over to contestant number 1. What question do you have lined up for our favorite little alien?
Okay, contestant number 1. What is something you've always wanted to do but you were afraid to?
Something I always wanted to do. I want to be a bullfighter. Grab a big old red, blanket and andale hombre, arriba, you know.
Oh, definitely. I think those are called a matador, if I'm not mistaken. And,
yeah.
But something tells me 11. I don't know how that bull's gonna run through. Like you need a pocket-sized bull. I don't know if they make pygmy bulls.
Nah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
I'll go to the zoo
if there's somebody for the job, it's definitely going to be you. All right, moving back over to contestant number 2. What question do you have lined up for him?
Okay, contestant number 2. What is your favorite Disney film?
Tarzan.
Which one?
Toy Story, actually.
Toy Story.
Toy
Story. That's a good.
The second one is the GOAT. The second one is the GOAT.
Hey,
I don't care who.
Who do you identify more as, an Andy or a Sid? Because I feel like you're somewhere in the middle.
Andy, yeah, I'm pretty of both. Yeah, Andy and Sid. Yeah, I would say though. No, actually, that's pretty a good description though.
Because I actually
good
think
as good as description because I got like 2 faces. You know that everybody has 2 faces, like a dual face. Mine is the one that I don't never want to show to anybody. That's the one I get mad and shit. That's my dual face.
Yeah, and if we could
all
hold
the
it
time,
down,
I'm the same face.
If we could hold it down with a curse, this is a featured show, and we want to keep it a featured show. But it's okay. Yeah, I think Sid actually did end up as a tattoo artist also. All right, moving over to contestant number 3 for a KDF. What question do you have lined up?
Okay, contestant number 3. Are you open to a long-distance relationship?
Actually, yes, I am.
And where are you located, KDF?
I'm located in Florida.
Florida. Okay. And where are you located?
I live in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Okay.
Pennsylvania.
So somebody got the beach and somebody got the mountains. 11, where are you located these days?
I'm all over. I just got back to America. I'm all over.
Oh, yeah. You are an alien indeed. No pun intended. Okay. All right. Moving back. Questions apiece. Moving back into the show. What question do you have lined up for him, Ash?
Okay. Contestant number 1. How would you describe yourself in 1 word?
Funny.
Yep, definitely. That fits him.
Yeah, definitely. I've known him for quite some time since I first started streaming, and he always puts a smile on my face. All right, moving it back over to Puerto Rican. What question do you have lined up for him?
Okay. Contestant number 2. Do you like trying new things, or are you someone that likes to stick to familiar things?
That's a good question for him.
I actually like trying new things.
So the DoorDash that you ordered today, was it a place that is your go-to, or was something new?
So earlier I actually ordered sushi and tempura shrimp and shit. But right now I just ordered some Gatorade and some Coke and some Monster. I was just too lazy to go out, man. I just ordered in DoorDash.
Oh, fair enough. All right, back over.
I don't want to go out.
Let's back over to KDF. And KDF, you don't have any light. We can't see your face over here. You're like
my bad.
You're a very ominous.
I thought it was just me, bro.
Yeah, we just saw your eyes and your teeth, bro.
Yeah, I thought you were African American. Now you might be Samoan or something.
Something like that.
All right, what question do we have lined up for KDF?
Okay, contestant number 3. Who is the person you go to for relationship advice?
Definitely my mom.
Oh, I like that.
What about moms? I'm actually a grandma's boy. I'm my grandma's favorite grandson. Just ask my grandma. But KDF, what is it about the moms? What makes her somebody that you can go to for anything?
I think like my mom, she gives me the best advice, and I carry on with it.
Like that.
Well, fair enough. Fair enough. I can appreciate that. I think we have time. One more question apiece. So let's make this one count. So a question going out to contestant number 1. What question do you have for Mr. 11?
Contestant number 1. Sorry. I'm trying to think of what question for each person.
Sorry.
Okay. What does your ideal partner look like?
Like you.
You set him up.
Dang, I'm trying to riz it up already.
Riz factor. I got a question. I had a question for him though, in case that doesn't suffice. 11. What would your ideal date with A look like? Where are you taking her? What's that? What does that date look like? Where does an alien take somebody?
Oh man, I'm gonna scoop her up in the UFO, and we don't gotta worry about time because that thing go really fast. So we're gonna go hit up Niagara Falls, then we're gonna go loop around the Statue of Liberty, then we're gonna go gambling out in Atlantic City, and then you know what I mean. We might go hit up a Pittsburgh Steelers game. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, all
and then whatever she wants to
30.
eat at the end of the night, I'm just gonna find out her favorite food and take her.
Yeah, well, at least he's keeping everything in the United States of America, but he does have that UFO. So I've never been into it, but I heard it definitely is pretty quick. All right, moving over to contestant number 2. What is going to be his last question?
Okay, contestant number 2. Your last question is going to be, if you could learn one skill instantly, what skill would it be?
To read minds.
Read minds. Hey, take a crack at it though.
Is that valid though?
Yeah, fair enough. I think there was a movie called What Women Want with Mel Gibson, and it was like a gift and a curse. So right. I could definitely.
I mean, I already know, but I would like to know everybody's, not just females. Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, true. It could definitely help out in the workforce just on every day. Like it's nice to know if somebody that you're sitting next to wants to kill you. So you might be onto something.
You go to McDonald's and ask for ice cream. They say the ice cream machine's broken, but you find out they're lying.
All right, back over to KDF for the final question of the show. Going out to KDF. What question do you have lined up for him, man?
All right, KDF. Which cheesy pickup line is your favorite?
That's a good one.
Oh, cheesy pickup line is my favorite. Man. My cheesy pickup line will be like, what's your, oh shit, like what will be your jersey and your name, like from like football type shit? Basically, I'm trying to ask like, what's her number type shit? Like, what's your jersey? What's your name?
Cursing, bucko.
Interesting. All right, definitely. That's the first time I've ever heard of that one, but I definitely see where you're going with that.
I don't know how to put it in a way, but
like your name and number.
Yeah, type shit. Yeah,
okay, I got it.
Yeah. Okay, definitely. Hey, how about before we get into the elimination round, you guys ask the lovely Ashley a question about her before we end the show. So starting off with KDF, what question would you like to know about AXOXO?
Okay, my question is, what is your What is your ideal date? Like, where would you take somebody?
If I took somebody on a date,
Yes.
I would take them where I take all my dates. I take them to get Mexican food and I take them bowling.
Okay, I like that. I would love that.
I do.
Yeah, if it's funny because if that was me going on there and they know you by name, I'd be like, all right, what has this woman been through?
They're loyal. They're not gonna say nothing. They'll be like, there she is again.
They know the protocol already.
I do like bowling. I really do. It's fun. I feel like bowling is nice because like we don't have to sit there and stare at each other, and we can just have fun and have conversations.
Exactly. We're active.
I would rather take you to play ping pong or something like that, like pool or something like that, instead of bowling.
Yeah, keeping it active. I just got into bowling over in Pennsylvania, so it's a big bowling state. All right, what about you, Mr. Puerto Rican? What question do you have lined up for the lovely Ash?
What do you consider to be your happiness, or what do you value as your happiness?
Well, for me, it's one for me is my sobriety and my kids and God.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
And say what you want to about Puerto Rican. The man has a lot of depth. All right, what about 11? What question do you have lined up for the lovely Ash?
What's the craziest thing you've ever done, and what's the craziest thing you hope to do?
Craziest thing I ever done? Oh gosh.
Rob a bank?
I don't know.
She's having to go to when she wasn't sober.
yeah, I had to go back to my drunk days for that. But there's a list. There's so many. Craziest thing I've done. I don't know. Fight a man at a bar, probably.
Craziest you hope to do?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That I hope to do.
That's pretty crazy.
Now that I didn't. Well, okay. Anyways, so then now that I'm a different person and I'm sober, the craziest thing I hope to do is like, I don't know, like I don't want to go skydiving. I want to do something like that, but not that because of
hot air balloon or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Oh,
zipline.
You gotta be
Zipline is
careful.
definitely recommended, especially. I'm sure the Amazon has some awesome zip lines, but even in Vegas, they have an awesome zip line if you make it over to Fullerton.
Fremont.
Yeah, Fremont, definitely. Well, congratulations, guys. That concludes the last question. But you guys did great. Made it look easy. Big round of applause to our contestants and to the beautiful Bachelorette. Make sure to hit them with a favorite. All of them. I've been to all their streams. And definitely you guys want to tune in. So make sure to favorite all of them. And then while you're at it, make sure to hit me with a favorite. Okay. This sort of things heat up.
Your service is nervous.
All right, sorry about that. Rather than picking the person that you want to keep first, let's have these two eliminations. So who unfortunately is going to be eliminated from the show? And give us a little bit of a reason why you want to eliminate them. Can I get a drum roll, please, in the chat? Chat, who do you think? Who's going to be the first person eliminated from today?
It is going to be contestant number 1. And that's just because the cheating thing was enough for me.
Well, 11 was contestant number 1. You mean contestant number 2?
Oh, number 2. Sorry. He was number 1 and first. Number 2. And just because the whole cheating thing, I've never cheated on somebody in my life, so I don't agree with it.
Yeah. I completely understand. Yeah, I appreciate
that.
That was in the past, though. Not like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, at least you kept it honest to your word, though, contestant number 2. And we loved having you. Maybe we'll bring you back and have you as a bachelor. Did you have fun?
Who knows? But just for the record, that was like 12 years ago. That was with my ex-wife. Reason we broke up. Reason why I don't do it no more. But you don't know that, you know. So
fair enough.
Actually,
thank you. I hope you had a good time.
Thank you so much.
All right, moving it back in. Here's where things heat up a little bit. Can we get a drum roll, please? Who is gonna be today's winner on the show?
I'm choosing contestant number 3.
Contestant number 3, KDF. Congratulations. You are today's winner. And what about 11? Was it, just you never been with an alien before? What was it about 11?
It's no, 11's funny, of course, but I feel like 11 was just saying what I wanted to hear.
Because I'm green, isn't it?
And I liked number 3's answer. The only answer I didn't really like is that he wants kids. I don't want no more kids. But other than that, he was great.
Awesome. Well, 11, is there anything you want to plug before you leave? I know you have this awesome show called The Hunt every Sunday, correct?
Yeah, I don't really be streaming, but you catch me every Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Mm-hmm.
We'll definitely catch him where he does a scavenger hunt show where you're going to see people run around. Hopefully don't knock yourself out unconscious. We've seen a couple of trips on the show before, but
we've had people steal from Walmart, take mannequins out of Target, set off the alarms in Best Buy. It's always a good time. We've had people's grandmothers walk into their room while they're pouring, just some conditioner all over their body. Just random fun stuff.
Yeah, definitely 11's holding show by a string, as you can hear. Well, thank you so much, 11. It's always a pleasure having you. I would love to have you as a bachelor on this season.
Yep.
All right, 11.
All right.
Okay, congratulations. And then there was 2, KDF. You are today's winner. How's it feel?
It feels amazing. It really does.
Okay.
Well, like I said, congratulations. You said all the right things in the short amount of time that you had to say it. So definitely.
And I joined late.
And you joined late. That's what I said. So you found all the right answers. And all you were doing was being yourself. All right. So what I want you guys to do is you guys are going to get to know each other off of the app. I think you both have Instagram. And all that I ask is you guys have fun, no expectation, but that you tune back in next Friday, closer to 12 p.m. Eastern time, and give us a bit of an update. Is that okay?
Absolutely. Yes. Gotcha. Thank you so much.
Gotcha.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Ash. Anything you want to plug before you go?
I don't got a plug. I live stream randomly, but I don't have no plugs.
We'll definitely make sure to hit them both with a favorite. But you guys get out of here. Thank you so much, Ash. It was a pleasure having you. Speaking of updates, we have mannequins that was on our last episode. She was picked. We're going to hear a bit from her of an update on how things have been going. And maybe we have a word from Britt. Britt, how's it going, Britt? You got some updates for us?
There we
Can't
go.
hear you, Britt.
There we go. It takes a second. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Mandy is at a music festival, so she just wanted to let you know that they just decided to be friends, and that's all that really came from that. But they're really good friends, and they've been hanging around with each other in their streams.
Well, that is beautiful. It's always good to connect with people on each other's streams, even if they are better off as friends. There's always next time, though.
Yeah.
And Britt, I think you have a show that you're getting featured. Tell us a little bit about that.
I'm working on my own dating show. It's called The Masked Cupid. It's a rendition of Love is Blind.
Mm-hmm.
Love is Blind. And so we make connections based on who you truly are, not based on what you look like. And so we're looking to get that featured. I'm going to get Dorian on there once in a while because, I book a show. I'm really looking him on my show. But yeah, guys, if you want to be on the show, I saw a lot of guys in the chat wanting to get on the show. Please hit my IG up. We are constantly looking for men. And we had some cancellations, which it worked out because we had some great guys get in the box. And so if you didn't get picked tonight, please, Fairy Godmother, you hit me up and we'll get you on the show. I can find us some great boomer men to do a boomer episode.
Yeah, I agree. It definitely was a curveball, but we definitely made it work. And speaking of those gifters, we need to give a shout out to the top gifters from the last episode. We have Mannequins. She's featured on the official Rate the Date name tag at the #1 spot. We have Britt. Britt, you made the #2 spot. We have Yessa at the #3 spot. Emoji J coming in at the #4 spot. And then we have Puff Puff Pass at the #5 spot. So we appreciate all the gifts that you guys give during the show. It's hard to and also give all the thanks and my gratitude for you guys to be featured on my official Instagram. As long as today, I think that's going to be Chris Casper. Chris, you've officially made it to the official Rate the Date name tag. You'll be featured on the next episode. I will be Chris Casper for that episode. So we got to let them know before we go. I think we have 2 minutes to plug our 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th episode. And then we have our grand finale where the Dorian is going to be the Bachelor. I'm the most requested person. I'm not bragging. And then we have the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th episode where they're all going to be, we're going to fill them up with like hopeful bachelorettes all across this here world. And then we're going to narrow it down at the season finale. And then I'm going to make my pick. I'm going to fly out to the winner. If she lives in Australia, I'm going to fly out. She could live right next door. It just depends. We're booking that episode right now. So if you want to be on that episode, make sure to hit Britt, slide in her DMs, and let her know I want to be on Dorian's episode. We appreciate
you. The first episode booked, y'all. Already the first episode. See, episode 15 is completely booked. We're going to 16 now. So if you want to be on that show and you want a chance to shoot your shot at Dorian, you better hurry up because I've already got 2 girls that slid in my DMs this morning. I just need to add them to the roster. So I'm just letting you know it's going to book fast. So if you want a chance, you better go. And Fairy Godmother, if you get picked, he's going to fly all the way to Canada. So I hope he has a passport.
You said Kansas?
Canada.
Oh, Canada. Yeah, I will be out there. My definitely, if you are picked, I have my passport, so I'm ready to rock and roll. Now let's rock out to the official Rate the Date.